and welcome to the Midday News. I'm Carol Kidu Jr. Graduating students of Ginitoka Junior Day High School in Goroka, Eastern Highlands Province were recently urged to aim high, stay disciplined, and put God first as they step into the next chapter of their education. Guest speakers warned that corruption is spreading across the country and called on the youth to become the next generation of honest leaders. Graduation day at Ginitoka Junior Day High School in Goroka was more than a celebration. It was a call to integrity and ambition. Guest speaker Potaisa Hombonaka, project manager for the Coffee Industry Corporation of the PNG Agriculture Commercialization and Diversification Project, addressed the grade 10 students, warning that corruption has infiltrated all levels of society, from government offices to everyday workplaces. He said, "As you graduate today, witnessed by your parents and guardians, corruption is creeping down this country, and I fear for you, the young generation." He urged students to study hard, remain disciplined, honest, and put God first to succeed in life. Emphasizing commitment, discipline, and sacrifice in studies, Ginitoka Day High School Principal Kapi Gispe reinforced that message, reminding students that graduation is only the beginning. He said, "This is not the end of your education career. The secondary and tertiary levels await you." Gispe also addressed the broader challenge facing the nation. Despite Papua New Guinea's rich natural resources like gold, copper, oil, gas, coffee, and timber, development has been slow. He called on the students to become future leaders in government and the private sector, saying that Eastern Highlands Province needs you, and I want to see you in positions of decision-making in the next 50 years. The Burnett Institute in Western Province is strengthening tuberculosis care through new sign language training supported by the Australian government. The program teaches basic Melanesian Sign Language to health workers, partners, community leaders, and parents to ensure people with communication disabilities are fully included in TB services. Burnett's Disability Inclusion Champions, many with lived experience, lead the training to bridge communication gaps and improve access to screening and treatment. So far, 33 participants have graduated. Community members say the training has transformed how families communicate, helping more people understand vital TB information and receive timely care. The Simbu School of Nursing has received a major development boost, with Governor Noah Cool delivering 500,000 kina under the Provincial Support Improvement Program to build a fully furnished staff house. The project aims to improve living and working conditions for tutors as the college continues to grow since its establishment in 2015. The Simbu School of Nursing has expanded steadily over the past decade, serving students from across the province and the country. Despite being a young institution, it has faced challenges with limited staff housing and infrastructure. Principal Mr. Ali Moon says the funding from Governor Cool is a major relief for the school.
Community development. Or tutors, one time. We wish to see something good to happen in this place. It's not only for ours, but for the people of Simbu, our generations to come, the people of Simbu and the country as a whole. And I begin to realize that people are enjoying the service that we provide to them. And not only this, but more will come. And I want to see that a lot of change coming up in this place, that people of our country will benefit out of this place. Me and or support staff, or community, or academics, people are working leading way, or people are way, before the Christmas, this is a great blessing that we have to open our doors with blessing. What the Lord can do to us through the governor of Simbu Province.
The Nduga community, which hosts the school, has supported its growth by maintaining a quiet and safe learning environment. Community representative Mr. Hart Bruno says their commitment is for the benefit of future generations.
우리가 스탑 우선 삼번 그래서 뭐 틴틴나 왜 이동이지에서 미스터 우선 사람이요 가면서 which Mr. Bruce down meeting government rules alone kami lo thank you sama mi ona so mi amla local man slap we thank you no food and was stop lo amla government service can come so ami lo thank you lo you lo what staff na principal mi lugum just because lo teamwork I'm still good with something and environmental change.
The principal is now urging the 6 district MPs of Simbu to assist with more staff houses and further infrastructure to complete the school's development plan. The new staff house is now officially open, marking a significant step forward in strengthening nursing education and human resource development in Simbu province. With a demand for workforce in Australia, both skilled and unskilled, Prime Minister James Marape says there is a need to coordinate labour mobility in the country to supply the increasing demand in Australia. He mentioned this on his return yesterday from the investment conference in Sydney, where he also took time to meet the Premier of Queensland, and discussions included labour mobility from PNG. And to do this, he says a new ministry needs to be created to ensure there is only one coordinating body to manage this instead of having different schemes.
I want to announce to the country we will be having one gate. We don't want all manners of schemes emerging to supply workforce in Australia. I'll be appointing, if not a minister, then a vice minister reporting directly to me to supervise those who will go to Australia for the work schemes.
Turning abroad, tech giant Meta is under fire for running Facebook advertisements which were used to lure Australian investors into a fraudulent bond scheme. The corporate watchdog is investigating allegations investors were defrauded of tens of millions of dollars.
Cy Skipworth has lost hundreds of thousands of dollars after investing in what he thought was a low-risk fixed-term bond.
It's definitely set me back. $300,000 is a lot of money.
Investors like Cy paid Australian company GIM Trading around $23 million, but fear their money has been stolen, an allegation being investigated by the corporate watchdog. GIM's director Darren Geddes declined to comment.
Facebook being a large multinational like they are, lend an air of legitimacy to the people that are advertising on it.
Meta is absolutely culpable and should be very much on the line for compensating consumers.
More than 40% of online scams reported to ScamWatch in the last week of October were on Meta's platforms.
We want to see more from Meta and indeed more from all platforms to prevent scam ads.
I don't think they're concerned about whether they're causing harm to people or misery. I think it's just purely the profit incentive.
The Albanese government has passed laws which will make digital giants liable to repay scam victims. However, people can't lodge complaints until 2027.
We were expecting the scam prevention framework to be switching on in 2026. Australians should absolutely not have to wait.
Meta did not respond to questions about how much money it received to run the GIM trading ads or what checks it did. It's taken them down and removed more than 130 million scam ads globally this year.
The federal government signed a deal to designate the Tiwi Islands as an Indigenous protected area. It's part of the Commonwealth's plan to significantly increase the proportion of the country protected by conservation laws. But locals said the decision was just as significant for employment purposes as well.
From Canberra all the way to Warramiunga, an agreement for land management on the Tiwi Islands to be handed over to First Nations people.
It's very important for the Tiwi to know about the IPA, the Indigenous protected area.
The Tiwis are now Australia's 93rd IPA, around 85% of which have local rangers taking on responsibilities such as biosecurity and fire management. For senior rangers like James DeSantis, that designation means more opportunities to mentor high school students into junior rangers.
It is a big project for us rangers and we all enjoy it, and the young junior rangers they love it when we come out there and give them a hand.
Oh, it feels good, get out and about, go out to see country all over.
The establishment of the Tiwi Islands IPA comes at a time of rapid expansion for conservation efforts across Australia. This year, the Australian federal government set itself a target of conserving or protecting 30% of Australia's landmass by the year 2030. And it also wants to double the number of rangers charged with protecting many of those areas.
This is part of that process of putting more rangers on country and making sure that, you know, our young people stay employed, that they're doing work that they enjoy doing, and that's protecting and looking after their country.
Conservation giving cause for celebration.
And finally, in sports, an Australian volunteer is being honoured for his impact on sports and education in Papua New Guinea. Anthony Tony Healy, a former teacher from Melbourne, has been working with Cricket PNG under the Australian Volunteers Program. Tony helped introduce the innovative table cricket program, giving children with disabilities a chance to play sport using a modified ping pong table. He also developed a cricket-based maths program now being trialled in schools with plans for nationwide rollout in 2026. Tony says embracing PNG culture has been the highlight of his volunteer journey as work continues to expand inclusive cricket across the country. And that ends the Midday News. Do join us at 6 tonight for more news and sports.